Hey y'all. Um, First of all, it's been a while since I've done another episode. Um, and it took me a while to gather my thoughts on, what I was gonna say, for my absence. But, I started overthinking it and I was just like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Um, these last 2 to 3 months have been so hard for me because I have just been dealing with just, issues regarding my business matters, personal matters, and it's just been a hell of a 3 months. I'm not gonna lie. Um, you know, how can I say it? Like, I had some very frustrating incidences that happened with some people that I do business with or that I did business with at a time. Um, and what I thought was going to be a positive situation for me to move forward and, for us to be partners turned out to be a very, very disappointing situation. But basically, I had some people that I was doing business with, and the agreement was that we were going to go into a partnership. As I'm an independent artist. I have my own independent label that I'm doing everything under. So what that means is a lot of times, my turnaround time may not be as quick as, like a major artist because I don't have the major backing. Everything that I do is hustle and grind. So with that being said, I've been having people, interested in, my situation and want to get behind it. But, people really don't understand if for one of you are not experienced in this business and you don't have the know-how, just because you got money or what you think is money, it takes more than that just to run the company. You have to, it's a strategic thing, you have to have relationships, and you have to be just as passionate about the business as the CEO, is, as the team is, and as the artist is, and I have a vision for my company, for Star Factory. And I'm not just about to let somebody come in and just, completely take over my vision that I know was given to me. So it's almost like, no, I don't know everything, but I got 10 plus years in the game, from being a songwriter and working behind the scenes. So, man, it just got so bad to the point to where the people that I thought were in my corner was trying to move forward. They trying to come in and like change my whole vision and, my whole swag on how I do certain things and how I do business. And I'm just not that type of chick. Like, I never have been a cliquish type chick. I've always not necessarily been a loner, but I just do my thing. And I love music. I mean, if y'all listen to my mixtape, y'all already know, like, I don't do this because I'm trying to, like, you know, have 7 Phantoms parked outside. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ray J, because that's like classic, right? Having 6 Phantoms parked outside. We with the money team. Like, I'm gonna be real. I ain't got it like that right now. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to be like that, but I don't just do it for that. I do it for the love. I do it because I'm inspired. And I know that it's a gift that I have. And with that being said, it's just certain things I'm not going to settle to do. And when I have relationships that I've built with people, you're not about to come in and just like mess up my relationships when they weren't yours anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just a respect thing. And the people that work with Team Tami LaTrell, from my graphics designer, from my stylist to my web person, who helps me with my web design, from my marketing team, from my online promo social networking team, from, the people that help me with my retail sales, from, the people that's trying to pitch to radio, my management team, my creative team, all of those people, we come together, we have meetings, and we work on a level that is, for one, focused on the artist and what is going to help me be in a good light and be in a positive light and not be out, looking all, raunchy and, just selling myself, because I don't get down like that. And so I know that being a woman also in this business, when it's a male dominant business, some people may think that, you a pushover, or like they can easily con you or play them games. But I'm a woman, but I've been working with men for a very long time in this business. So I'm hip to the game. I'm hip to what somebody would try to run on me. That's why can't nobody ever say they didn't ran up in this for me to get a song placed or anything, because I'm not the one. You know me by my work ethic and how I get down. Period, point blank. It ain't nothing else. And so it just is what it is. And with that being said, somebody, this particular person tried to step in and like change the whole vision of my company. And I felt like, for one, it was disrespectful. For two, it was like, dude, like, know something about the business first before you like try to come in and want to just change things up. It ain't like it was back in the 70s, 80s, or whatever. This is like the new millennium, 2011 and beyond, and things are constantly changing. We're in a digital world now. You got to be up on all of the new, trends in technology that's changing for the face, in the face of music. I mean, it's just a totally different game right now, so just because I won't let somebody else come in and change the whole vision of what my team has already came together to go and do, I got not only disrespected, but I got insulted, and I got almost like this person was trying to demean me. Like, it was just beyond, like, some of the things that were said were just like, dude, like, do you know what you're saying right now? That's, first of all, it's not of God, and I'm all about positivity. I don't be backbiting and talking about people and my staff and talking behind each other back and all that stuff. We don't get down like that. Like, we all about business. We trying to get somewhere. We trying to be successful around here. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff is not even tolerated in my team. Like, if you hating, if you to the point to where you can't address me directly, and we can sit down and talk like adults and make it happen, come to some kind of conclusion. We may not necessarily agree all the time, but at least we can see each other eye to eye, maybe agree to disagree, but like, don't blatantly try to come in and like trying to turn my team against me and turn them, me against them. No, ain't gonna happen, because my team is loyal, what I'm saying? And everybody, we all have a sense of respect for each other. I'm not out to, mess over nobody. I keep it real from up jump and, from the front, from the beginning. And, it ain't going to be no other way. So that type of energy itself, to know that it's happening, is so freaking draining. For one, I spend so much time in the office working for Radio 1, a job that I'm dedicated to, that I'm passionate about. I love my job. I love being around the environment that I am in, as well as the people that I work with. We have a very, very productive environment, and we get the job done, And I mean, I'm in a great city that, where I'm from, and being able to be successful in business. And then, my home life, balancing being a mother and a wife and, all that kind of stuff. And then, still pursuing my career as a songwriter and a singer, to where I'm every day, reaching out to the next A&R, reaching out to the next contact at a label, finding a manager that's connected to an artist so I can get my music played in front of them, and, letting them hear my stuff and following up with them and seeing how they like the record, and if they like the record, and what didn't they like about the record, and how could I make the record better. That kind of stuff that I do on a day-to-day. I don't have no time for games. I don't have time for people talking down. I don't have time for negativity. Like, it's out of there for me. I don't got the energy for it. So just to know that somebody would come at me with something like that when I'm trying to be the best me I can be, and I'm not out trying to get nobody and trying to do things intentionally to other people, so foul. And I'm so grateful, all in all, that this happened before things really jumped off. because, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. And so, I know it's the favor of God over my life. And I also know that, he'll give me, the spirit of discernment to see when, somebody is like just trying to, taint the whole situation. And so I just feel that if you're in a position to be a blessing to other people and you know that you're blessed, it's a certain way you should carry yourself. It's a certain way you should do certain things. And with that being said, it was just identifying that I had a hater. Straight up, I had a hater that I had to move out the way because it was causing a distraction. But because I'm a person who's so passionate and, always trying to understand people and get to know people and, making sure people are comfortable and all that stuff, it caught me off guard, and it like set me like back. I was just like, days I would just come home and be like, okay, I know I got to get in the studio. I need to do this. I need to do that. I got to turn something around. And it just would not come. I mean, and that's another thing. When you're a creator like myself, you have to be in your element, inspired. You have to be light. You have to be, unboxed. I can't be boxed in. I can't be stressed. I can't be, just in that type of zone because it shuts down my creativity. And it's hard for things to flow. Now, there are times that I can write from a point of frustration and I can write from a point of like, yo, I'm going in, but I'm not a type of person that's going to try to diss nobody and try to, write songs to, out nobody. At the end of the day, like what's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. But I really do pride myself on making records that can help people overcome and that can help people be inspired, and that can, talk about love and life and just, having a good time and, getting through the process of life, So I'm not finna spend my time writing negative songs and stuff like that. And when you got somebody who's so negative around you that you just need to get out your system, like it almost taints your system the way you can't even be positive the way you normally would, So that was another thing, and it just shut down my energy. So, I ain't gonna lie, I had to do some serious praying and just seeking God, like, I know what you have promised me and I know what you have told me, and put in my heart and shown me the visions you've given me. And I vowed to myself I would never give up. And I'm not going to allow somebody else's issues to be mine, And sometimes, it takes, because when things first happen, you be on that emotional trip to where it just catch you off guard and you just angry and confused and frustrated and, but it comes to a point to where I'm like, if I continue to stay in this situation, then that means that you're controlling me and you're not even in my environment anymore. But you're still in my environment because I'm allowing the things that you said about me, the things that you were talking to other people about, the lies that you were just, coming up with. I'm allowing that to like be a part of me. And, like they say, words are powerful, so you have to be really, really careful about the things that you say about other people. And you also have to be careful with what you let people speak over your life. Straight up. Like, no, if you ain't coming around me speaking prosperity, being successful, making it, doing better for my community and from where I'm from, doing good for my family, putting on for the people that have put on for me, I don't need it around. It's just, man, life is too short. And I just was like, man, I had to just wake up and just get out of that slump, because sometimes that negativity will bring you down, but I'm much better now. And at first I wasn't going to talk about it, because I'm like, I don't want to, glorify the situation. But, to those out there, I felt somebody needed to hear this message, because if you're around people that are negative and always talking about people and, and for one, ain't stating facts, don't have a clue about what they talking about. They just making stuff up because they can't stand to see you, benefit from, all your blessings, or they can't stand to, see you doing things and being successful because, and they have their own insecurities. You need to get away from them people straight up, because next thing you know, you're going to start picking up those bad habits, and, I even have to check myself, and make sure that, I didn't pick up none of that, because if I did, then it'll make me look like that's how I really am, and I'm human. I know I am. But, you just got to check it. You got to check it right then and there, wherever it is, and I just was like, Lord, just please help me with this situation and how to deal. And that was what I felt, don't let this one bad thing control you. Otherwise, you're not going to be prepared for everything that's going to come your way, because, God forbid, people that are already, dealing with a lot, making a lot of money, being successful. I mean, y'all hear the gossip, the news every day. We see it in the news, rumors, lies, tabloids, all that type of stuff. That's what people get hit with on a day-to-day. So if I'm letting this one little old situation, because it's a little situation, frustrate me, then how's it going to, how am I going to be able to handle anything else that's going to come my way in the future that could be even more detrimental, So, it's a learning lesson, and, you never too old to learn, and it's always room for improvement on my end. So I just was like, I'm not going to let this small situation hinder everything that we've already planned a year ago. And we got a lot of stuff. My team, man, I put on for my team. We got a lot of stuff done independently by ourselves this year. From the time I went in at the studio with Bruce at I Mix, started working on my mixtape. You know what I'm saying? From the time we went in to start planning a mixtape release party, executing that, solidifying PR, opening up relationships around the city, getting people to come and show support, getting the project mixed and mastered, having the actual mixtape release party, a great turnout, nice facility, then, got the product pressed up, and, got the first single on iTunes, started promoting it, got the website built out. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Like, I really did a lot. And we shot the video for Coasting, Shout out to DJ Young Sam, Now, just got through finishing today the second video for I Did That Thing, me and Kiati and Bruce, and everybody was just at the studio just getting it done. And that's what it's about. Like, my goodness, that's what it's about. It's about making it happen. And I had to really, really pat myself and my team on the back and be like, we did a lot this year, and it's October going into November, and I can look at my list of to-dos and my goals that were set for this year and be like, we did that thing. We did that thing. We did that thing. Straight up. So I just want to inspire. I just want to create. I just want to motivate. I just want to be able to just let people know that, hey, you could do this. You could pursue your dreams. It may be hard. You may not get no sleep. You may sometimes have some doubts, because we are human, but don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. And I promise you, like, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's going to take time, patience, skill, talent. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Sometimes you have to come out your shell and, show confidence and step up to the plate and take advantage of the opportunity when the door opens. But I promise you, you will get there. So I'm about to go. Just have my little venting session. And, y'all be looking out for episode 7. It's coming soon. And then y'all gonna see I did that thing. We got the behind the scenes coming. So, y'all just look out for that. It's going down each time. And I'm just excited, man. So y'all stay tuned. And for more updates, details, everything I have going on, check me out at TamiLaTrell.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Tami LaTrell. That's TamiLaTrell. Y'all know this. One last thing. I have a songwriting workshop that's coming up November the 12th. And that songwriting workshop is for all the aspiring songwriters and producers who wish to know about publishing and royalties, understanding, songwriting structure and, things like that. And just, anything that could help you understand a business a little bit more that you may have questions about. The songwriting workshop will be the opportunity for you to ask those questions. So I encourage each and every one of you. You don't even have to be aspiring. You can be on. I'm not tripping. Like, if you don't know, you just don't know. I've been grateful enough to learn the knowledge, the basic knowledge of the business and how to protect yourself. And so I'm sharing this knowledge. It's a wealth of information. You're going to enjoy yourself. It's sponsored by ASCAP. So ASCAP will be in the building. I have applications and giveaways and all that type of thing. And, just come out and learn and get empowered and get educated. So, again, that's November the 12th. Registration is at TamiLaTrell.com. You can actually go to the website and go to the bottom under Songwriting Workshop. It'll be on the bottom right side of the website. And you can click there, register, pay by PayPal. And, when you get to the conference, it's 2 hours worth of just a wealth of knowledge, Q&A. Y'all, please register for it if you are interested. And that's, again, at TamiLaTrell.com. All right? So I'm about to go. Got things to do, and I will holler at y'all later. All right, peace.